Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers, they've put themselves in pretty good position in the Western Conference, 6th place. So far this season, it's been a similar showing to what we saw from them last season. Still a little strange to see D. Wade out of a Heat uniform, but we'll get to see him tonight. As his career winds down, where do you see him on the list of all-time shooting guards?
Let's see, 3-time champion, 1 Finals MVP. I'm going to say he's the 3rd best shooting guard in the modern era.
Would you like to tell us who the first 2 are?
I would never say Mike and Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, I don't consider Michael the modern era, because after 2000s, I'm saying he's not the modern anymore. So I would say that Dwayne would be the 2nd best shooting guard in the modern era.
Well, it depends on what you call modern.
Exactly.
Well, anything.
I think the 90s are pretty modern.
Exactly.
I mean, the last
what are you
20 years,
about?
don't you think that's pretty modern?
Do you have a TV from the 90s in your house? That's not modern.
3 of them.
From the 90s?
Yes.
Oh, my
3
God.
from the 90s.
Yes.
No.
And, yeah, like my buddy.
There's nothing
says,
in my house.
I agree with you, Ernie.
And my non-working one is on
Don't
top
be
of
a
the working
millennial.
one.
Don't forget where you come from, millennial man.
I'm a millennial guy.
No, it's right over there next
he's
to
number
my,
2.
It's right over there next to my transistor radio.
He's number 2. Michael is not modern anymore.
No.
My 8-track player.
And my toaster oven.
And why is he still selling shoes if he's not modern? Got him, Judge Ernie.
Yeah. Michael still has an earring, a loop earring in his ear.
But he's still selling shoes.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
And best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for the Trailblazers, Aminu and Nurkic up front. Lillard and McCollum, the star-studded backcourt. And it's Turner in at the 3. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Aminu grabs the miss. Cleveland on defense. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game, I find to be somewhat amazing, because it was clearly an off night for most of their guys.
Now, I'll tell you, if they had pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win, because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it.
Now, here's Calderon after the miss from Damian Lillard. Crowder sets a screen for Love. Just 5 to shoot. Calderon has the open look. Off target from three-point range. On defense, the Cavaliers.
There's always talk about the Blazers, because when you combine Lillard and McCollum, both at 6 foot 3 inches tall, that poses a challenge for them defensively. when you play them together in the backcourt, especially against some of the longer guards in the Western Conference.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
There's the pass to James. It's Crowder on the wing. Crowder with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lillard against Calderon. Here's Nurkic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the play from Nurkic was as good as they come. Terrific job getting deep inside there and nailing the shot.
Calderon dishes to James. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Lillard attacking, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside, forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a sliver of daylight, Greg, to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
First free throw is good.
Well, if there's a Rubik's Cube of scoring in the league, Lillard has figured it out, including getting to the free throw line.
No free throw is good from Lillard. Now about halfway through the season, Brent, some teams looking great, but we still have a long way to go. We're talking about an 82-game schedule that is meant to put teams and players really to a full test.
Yeah, it's really something. I oftentimes find myself, Kevin, looking back after 14 years of playing at a team schedule for an upcoming season, and I scratch my head and I go, wow, I used to do that? I mean, that's not easy to do.
It's very difficult. I agree. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by LeBron James. Turner passes to McCollum. Lillard, right side. Lillard again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Calderon in the corner. To the paint. Over Turner. And it's LeBron missing.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Blazers.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
The Cavaliers trailing. Love with the screen on Lillard. Calderon kicks to Love. For 3, Smith. Kept alive. Over Aminu. That misses off the backboard. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Over in the corner, Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 8.
The CJ, such an effective 2-guard, not just a shooter and a great shooter at that, but a capable passer when his teammates are open.
Now here is Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. There's the pick. Here's James.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. And stolen by James. go. Fast break. James has got it. The game now all time. He's got 8.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. Screen by Nurkic. Turner dishes to Nurkic. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Now McCollum after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Lillard against Calderon. Here's Nurkic. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
So much talk about the game slowing down for the game's best players. Lillard composes himself, scans the court, and delivers the strength.
Now here's Love. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim. Turner
with the steal. Dishes to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Calderon. Cullen passes to Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Turner. Rebound Love. Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The feed to Calderon. Smith outside. Calderon sets a screen for Smith. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's his first foul. McCollum against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder against Turner. And another miss by Cleveland. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Aminu misses. James kicks to Love. Calderon in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. It's a pick by Love. Pass to Calderon. Crowder against Turner. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
Two shots.
Free throw good. Crowder. And Greg, wouldn't you agree? Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending.
Without question. I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
And Portland making a change here. Vonleh's checked in. And both free throws good from Crowder.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Vonleh has it in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot blocking teams. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Nurkic a screen on Love. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Passes it to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 6 points for Nurkic.
Well, the defense did a fine job there. Just not good enough. Nurkic too skilled.
Here's LeBron, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The first one falls.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
LeBron takes on such a massive responsibility season after season and has just become so devoted to maintaining his health. That's the remarkable thing about his career. He just doesn't miss time with injuries. And if you've ever watched LeBron in the offseason, in between practices, in between games, the guy is a flat-out machine.
There's the pick. Back to Love. LeBron James on the wing. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And as a player, Brent, what are those things that you did and LeBron does to speed recovery?
Well, cheeseburgers didn't help Kevin, but his workout regime, in terms of what he does with the weight training, the yoga, the hyperbaric chambers in there to calm his body down, slow the blood flow, doing the things he does while at altitude, traveling on planes. I mean, it's quite fascinating. It sounds like science fiction, but the fact of the matter is LeBron James does it to play at this level every night.
Now here's Crowder after the miss from Damian Lillard.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Turner dishes to Lillard. Turner against LeBron. And Turner kicks to McCollum. Over in the corner, Turner. Over LeBron. And it's good off the back rim and in. Turner's got his first points in this one.
This is the area that Evan Turner has built his house, the mid-range, finding his way into the paint and scoring the basketball.
James, no good. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Turner with it. He's picked up by James. And Turner kicks to Lillard. McCollum outside.
Powering on. Welcome to All Tech Lansing.
Shooting's been off.
Smith kicks to LeBron. In the corner, Crowder with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Love from the arc. Cleveland the rebound. A second chance effort. And it's Smith, top of the key. Lillard against Calderon. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sinks the triple. Crowder's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
I admire how well Love is playing on the offensive end, realizing that one of his teammates is open, so get him the ball.
They set the pick. Lillard against Calderon. And he makes that one. Lillard's got 10.
This guy is just shredding the defense right now. He's hitting any shots he's putting up.
Lillard against Calderon. Tries it from 9. And James gets it to go on the assist by Calderon. 14 points for LeBron.
Man, he's shooting the ball very well, in addition to creating for both himself and his teammates out there on a roll.
Over in the corner, Turner. And another 3 for Portland.
I love the quick decision-making from Turner there. Deadly at seeking the catch-and-shoot jumper.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Crowder kicks to LeBron. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
And sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
The new era of NBA basketball, playing outside in. We'll see if they can take advantage of that moving forward.
Korver and LeBron are the wings. Green is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the point guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Dwayne Wade. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Shot from the inbound.
Respect the D there from Korver, getting right up on his man as the shot was being taken.
He dishes it to James. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And the Cavs' big three completed with the trade of #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota for Kevin Love. Brent, if they had to do it all over again, you still think they make that trade?
Absolutely, Kevin. They brought a championship to Cleveland, a drought of 54 years, and Kevin Love was a big reason why they got to the top of the mountain. So I would absolutely make that trade.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Fellas, Al-Farouq Aminu has established himself as a great defensive player, and he wants that recognition. He said, my goal every year is to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to guard 1 through 4 and even 5 sometimes. I want it to be known that I'm a great defender, and I want the league to recognize that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Aminu continues to prove his worth on the defensive end. His length and quickness certainly hard to deal with. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Well, we all know, Brent, you grew up in a real basketball environment. What effect did watching your dad and competing against your brothers and being in that conversation at the dinner table have on the development of your playing style?
Well, I think first and foremost what comes to mind, Kevin, is just competing. And it wasn't just competing at basketball. It was wiffle ball in the backyard, soccer in the fall, baseball in the spring, Monopoly during the weekends. So anything we could get our hands on that had to do with the game, yeah, it was about that competition.
And what do you do now in retirement? Is there what do you find to stimulate the competitive side?
Well, I beat my kids in Monopoly, I can tell you that. Artful passing on that play, showing the real desire to set up the teammate.
And Lillard kicks to Connaughton. There's the pick. There's the dish to McCollum. Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm sure that's on the scouting report to not let him catch and shoot. With McCollum's marksmanship, that's easy money.
It's a pick by Love. Wade kicks to Love. LeBron with it. 14 points for him. That's good from Wade on the assist by James. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. LeBron against McCollum. James, the pass to Love. Yep, it counts. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Kevin Love showing a lot of his interior game there.
Pass to Connaughton. Portland moving the ball over. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Korver. McCollum, no good.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now, a bit out of rhythm.
Wade kicks to Korver. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
Just a great job of anticipation. These guys defend the entire court in transition, in the half-court set. It doesn't matter. They're out there agitating, disrupting, doing everything they can to unsettle an opposing offense.
Floats it up for James. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Cavaliers leading. Here's the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And now look at Jeff Green. Some stats on him. His last 10 games, 7th in 3-point field goal percentage. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And it's McCollum off the drive. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight. Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Lillard outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Lillard's got 15 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Wade kicks to Love. James with it, now defended by McCollum. It's a pick by Love. LeBron dishes to Love. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Wade at the elbow. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Lillard outside. Love against Leonard. 3-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Portland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wade kicks to James. They need this, and he lays it up and in. He's got 16.
Well, LeBron going up strong on the inside doesn't give the D a chance to block his shot and carves out just enough room.
And it's McCollum off the drive. And his offense just hasn't been there.
He has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
Love dishes to Korver. He kicks it to LeBron. From deep. Another miss by James.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
Again, McCollum missing.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
And that one's good. Wow.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Brett, when you take a look at the Blazers roster, what's the next move they need to make to take that step up?
Well, they need a third scorer, and if Nurkic happens to be that guy, and that scoring happens to be coming from the block, it can open some things up for their offensive schemes that end up benefiting everybody on the roster.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Leonard. Aminu comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Damian Lillard. McCollum against Korver. And it's McCollum off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Korver passes to LeBron. Over McCollum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 18 points for LeBron.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Screen by Nurkic. Napier kicks to McCollum. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. McCollum's got 11.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Thompson, a screen on McCollum. LeBron kicks to Green. He feeds it away. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They set the pick. And it's Aminu in the corner. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The screen from Thompson. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's McCollum. He's got 11. And there's the 3-second violation. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for the Trailblazers.
And this is what happens when you are having a tremendous offensive game. They are getting great looks and knocking down shots all over the floor. I don't think we're going to see them deviate from this approach from here on out. They've got the recipe for success.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wade outside. Feeds to Green. Over Vonleh. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Green. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Screen by Nurkic. Aminu dishes to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. And it's Napier missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Korver, no luck.
And I know we want to assume these shots are going in. The defense definitely blew an assignment there, but still got lucky.
Vonleh setting the pick for Aminu. To the left side wing. McCollum kicks to Napier. There's a good screen over Green. They get it again. The shot by Vonleh no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Korver with it. Al Farouk Amino covering. Green, the screen. Korver kicks to Green. Back to Korver. Wade, right side. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Wade's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Nurkic a screen on Thompson. Napier kicks to Vonleh. Tries to snap the cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, this is a fresh start for the big guy, Jusuf Nurkic, here in Portland, where in Denver he was battling with the likes of Jokic, who ended up becoming one of the best centers last year in the NBA, even up there in the Rookie of the Year running. So a midseason trade has unleashed him, a new lease on life, and we'll see what he can provide for this Portland offense under Terry Stotts.
Free throw good. Nurkic. And Nurkic, the 16th pick in the 2014 draft. Denver had a logjam at that center position once Jokic emerged as their star player.
Got to give Neil O'Shea some credit, recognizing that in Denver, between Nurkic and Jokic, they could get one of those big guys, and because of their logjam, O'Shea was able to pluck away Nurkic, who was unhappy with his playing time. Portland could make a nice home for him.
Hey, Brent, Jerry West once said that his ultimate lineup would feature 5 6'9" players. I like that. In a league that features so much switching, and you were just talking about this, would that be the perfect recipe for a versatile lockdown defender?
Well, I'd take 4 6'9" players in Jerry West. How about that? That might be pretty
Always
good.
include West with anybody, right? West with anybody.
No doubt about it. At 6'9", I think what Jerry's alluding to there, Kevin, is the fact that each of those guys would have a tremendous amount of length to cover up the floor. So foot quickness, lateral movement, and then that length to bother anybody, not only challenging shots, but also getting to the rim and making sure that there's some protection around the interior part of your defense.
And it's Napier missing. Cavaliers leading. Wade kicks to Calderon. The screen from Thompson. Smith outside. Now the pass to Wade. Left side, Crowder. Calderon sets a screen for Crowder. For 3, Smith. Smith missing again.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Now here's Calderon. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. In the corner, Crowder with it. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists tonight.
Calderon does such a good job of being a floor general out there. Outstanding passing instincts.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you later.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Cavaliers trailing. On the floor for Portland. The incredible pair of Lillard and McCollum are at the 1 and 2. Aminu and Nurkic up front. And it's Turner in at the 3-side. Connects from three-point range.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Kicks to Nurkic. Dishes to Turner. Three-pointer, Lillard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Calderon for 3. Aminu grabs the miss. And for Portland, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Calderon against Lillard. 11 feet away. Here's Nurkic. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, the Portland Trailblazers are developing a great chemistry for a young team. Damian Lillard takes the team to San Diego every September for bonding purposes. And he told me how much we like each other, how much time we spend around each other. That shows you a team that is really together. It is a unit. We have each other's back. Kevin?
And it's critical to establish camaraderie early on. Thank you, D.A. Sounds like Lillard has this team headed in the right direction.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Love with the screen on Aminu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, with a body like that, LeBron James can be as physical as he wants to be and just dare you into making contact.
Free throw drops for James. Ray, you've played for 6 different teams. What does it feel like to have to go in and prove yourself to a whole new group of teammates and coaches, the new fan base, all of it?
I think those situations can all change dramatically, Kevin. If you're in the league for 5 or 6 years, there's a good understanding that you're there for a reason. You're just shifting addresses and cities at that point. And I think guys have an understanding and respect for what you bring to the table because they know your game will travel.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Nurkic has got 9.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
Calderon passes to Love. Back to Calderon. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Turner with the screen. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Shot clock at 5. For the lead, Love grabs the board. Love's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. LeBron kicks to Crowder. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Basket counts. Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
And Aminu kicks to Nurkic. Aminu with the screen on Love. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 11 rebounds in the game. And James gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Making it look pretty effortless right now. LeBron James in a rhythm.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Lillard with a screen for Aminu. Screen by Nurkic. Nobody near Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach. And he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Smith dishes to James. Outside Crowder. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The 8-footer. That one a little long. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Smith on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. That's now 8 points for J.R. Smith.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Screen by Nurkic. Lillard outside. Over Calderon. Here's McCollum. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. 3 on 3. Here's Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Smith.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. Screen by Nurkic. Back to Aminu. Lillard the pass to Aminu. Count the basket. Aminu's got 5.
And a nice effort inside by Aminu, improving his shot selection through the years. Damian Lillard quite literally wears his town on his chest. That number is not 0, at least in Damian's mind, as he's expressed many times over, that the 0 stands for O, and that's Oakland, California, where it is that he grew up and honed his skills. So he never forgets where it is that he's come from.
Screen by Nurkic. Lillard from outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 9th in rebounding, 12th in three-point field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. There's the screen. Lock at 6. Shoots off the screen. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Lillard outside. It's stolen by Calderon. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Calderon leading the charge. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Turner. Finished off the break. He's got 10.
Yeah, you can always bet on Calderon to come up with a steal or two in a game. And that time, boy, did it pay off big.
The feed to Love. Crowder sets a screen for Love. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Back in 2008, Kevin Love was drafted with the 5th pick by Memphis and then traded to Minnesota, and he became the Timberwolves star player in a hurry. But they couldn't surround him with the kind of talent necessary to make it out of the lottery in the Western Conference.
And that one falls for Love. And despite his production, Love's impact was questioned in Minnesota, even at times, Brent, by the Wolves front office.
Well, the idea in Minnesota is they didn't want to commit to the full 5-year max and had Ricky Rubio at the time as the franchise player. And even the whispers after the trade of Kevin Love, you heard a lot of things that might have been unflattering, most of which I don't think were necessarily true. In the end, the trade worked out for both teams. Wiggins got to Minnesota. The Cavs got a star in Kevin Love and then ended up with a title.
Here's Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 7. It's a pick by Love. Outside Crowder. James in the post. Turner covering. James with the bucket. James has got the lead back up to 9 now for Cleveland.
It's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
Turner with the screen. Pass to Lillard. 6 to shoot. LeBron with some nice D.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
3-pointer. Crowder. Portland grabs the miss. And here is Turner. 10 points for him. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Passes it to Nurkic. A shot off that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Crowder kicks to Wade. Back to Crowder. Love outside. He dishes it to Crowder. Love with the screen on Davis. Here's Crowder.
Okay. Kevin Love constantly looking to set screens. A good screen will open up more space for him to create some offense.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the Cavs trade for Isaiah Thomas reunites 2 former teammates. He and Kevin Love actually played a little AAU ball together, both of them growing up in the Pacific Northwest. And back in high school, Isaiah Thomas used to ride the train down to Portland and stay the weekend at the Love's family house. For those two teaming up once again at this level, that's pretty surreal.
quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Damian Lillard is second.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Smith outside. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Crowder with another miss.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Lillard left side. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
J.R. feasting on the fast break opportunity, gets down the court, beating everyone to his position.
Screen by Nurkic. Outside Turner. The dish to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Looking now at some numbers for Smith. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
From all the whispers that we've heard, he's been working hard on his game. It just has not showed up yet in the box score.
Here's Crowder. Not going to go that time. Davis with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 11. Now McCollum, 14 points for him. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:04 left to play in the third. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And that one misses. And when you look at this Blazers team, can they be, Brent, a top 4 seed in the West for years to come?
Well, they have some potential. I think when you put Nurkic into the lineup, it's going to unlock some of the things that maybe the role players last year did not get a chance to do, because Nurkic can pass the ball and he can score on the block. So there's going to be some defensive attention to a big man for the first time in a couple seasons in Portland.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. McCollum outside. He kicks to Lillard. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Davis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Davis has got it back down to single digits for Portland. Wade outside. Banked in off the glass. Wade's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Connaughton kicks to Nurkic. Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's good focus from the Bosnian Bear, getting down there. Nurkic finding the open man with ease.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Crowder. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Crowder's got 13. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Just make simple passes. We got caught trying to make a great pass out of a simple pass.
Great communicator. Terry Stotts always teaching and developing his guys.
And he likes that they're playing unselfishly, that they're willing to pass, but take some mustard off the hot dog.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. We've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with Channing Frye. Green is out there with Dwayne Wade. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Poke loose. Shoot from the right block. That misses off the backboard. Trailblazers trail by 11. Feeds it to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 8 now on the night. There's the pick. Outside Crowder. He feeds it to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
As soon as Wade gets the ball that close to the basket, he's going to take advantage of weak defense and score.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking. Green with the ball. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
And this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Onley's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Crowder. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Osman covered by Lillard. They set the pick. Outside Crowder. Dwayne Wade on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The layup missed. Trailblazers trail by 11. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Lillard gets to Vonleh. Here's Connaughton. Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Frye. Well, Cleveland shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Wade against McCollum. Over McCollum. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Wade's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Trailblazers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And Terry Stotts, now in his 6th season as head coach in Portland. Talk about the job, Brent, he's done with the Blazers.
Well, again, Kevin, his connection to Damian Lillard as the player that they thought was going to carry the franchise forward, especially after the departure of LaMarcus Aldridge. I think that's one of the key components of the Blazers and where they want to go. I think Terry can share the vision of the front office and the vision for any given team with Damian Lillard. And then he goes out there and tries to carry out some of the things that he hears from him.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Calderon's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And Lillard kicks to Connaughton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 9th assist in the game now. Calderon against Lillard. The pass to Green. The 17-footer goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Collin passes to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
That's just a solid screen from the big fella Nurkic there, which ultimately frees up some space for the shot.
Calderon kicks to Wade. Inside, here's Fry, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Connaughton passes to Lillard. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Calderon in the corner. Takes a three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
And the basket is good.
Well, the versatility of Lillard there, you try to cut him off on the driving lane, and he'll bury you from mid-range.
They set the screen. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Brent, for the NBA, it's been a very prosperous time over the last couple decades. What do you think has been the key factor or factors in the growth and the popularity of the game?
Kevin, I think the game speaks for itself and always will. The NBA, to me, is the greatest game that we get a chance to watch. Athleticism and poetry in motion. But one of the things at its foundation and core that I've loved is that the guys that are carrying the mantle for the league right now are likable. And there's nothing that beats likability.
And they appreciate, Brent, I think they appreciate the people that were before them very much.
I think they not only appreciate what's gone before them, Kevin, they're in the moment now. And they appreciate what's going on with their careers in their moment.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Crowder. And Jeff Green drops them both.
And the former Hoya Green, a ranging forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Lillard attacking over Love. And it's Lillard missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wade, good.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
Here's McCollum. Softly drops in the floater.
Just like it when he gets in there. McCollum using his wingspan to take advantage.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Love with the screen on McCollum. And James throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Conley kicks to Nurkic. This is to Lillard. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
No good from Wade. Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard outside. And it's Aminu in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And those are signs of increasing versatility of Aminu, looking much more comfortable from long range these days.
Calderon dishes to Wade. Goes back up and stolen by Vonleh. Aminu against LeBron. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Back to Aminu. Releases. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Aminu against LeBron. Here's Wade. Tries again. And Green with the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Right, you're down by double digits. You have to play with maximum intensity just to have a chance to come back. Not seeing it here.
Back to Lillard. Kicks it to Aminu. Three-pointer. Here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. Here's Vonleh. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Calderon. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Well, I love how alert Calderon is on offense. He's always scanning and surveying the floor and knowing when he has the space to get up a shot.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Lays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
Lillard's got 29 in the game.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And C.J. McCollum, the league's most improved player in 2016, won it easily.
I like the quiet confidence of C.J. McCollum, who just was waiting for the minutes. I think he felt like he was capable of doing these things. He just needed the time. And with the time he got, he took full advantage of it. One of the best scorers now in the NBA.
It's like y'all be talking funny. I don't understand language of people with short money on that. Come on. That's what we do.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Jake Crowder's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Dwayne Wade. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Turner's checked in for Vonleh. Cleveland leading by 11. LeBron kicks to Crowder. Love against Nurkic. Love dishes to LeBron. Net balls. Great assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Lillard against Calderon. And again, it's Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Calderon kicks to Smith. And there's the feed to Calderon. And so it's Cleveland with it. James kicks to Smith. Over Aminu. Love. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Turner passes to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. Here's the screen. Three-pointer, Lillard. And James pulls it down.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game.
Can't hit from 12. Trailblazers trail by 11. Outside Turner. Here's Lillard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it goes down 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Calderon pulling up on the floater. Didn't know he had that in his bag of tricks. I know what that guy's going to do out there.
Here's McCollum. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, if shooting is a priority, then teams are prioritizing what it is that C.J. McCollum can do to the likes of an offensive system. The guy is remarkable, is smooth, gets anywhere he wants to on the floor, and scores with incredible efficiency. I know we fall in love with the 3-ball, but C.J. McCollum may be the best overall mid-range young scorer that the NBA has to offer.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good. McCollum. And McCollum, a master of the pull-up. Brent, big men lay back on him at their peril.
Well, he's got such tremendous handle, Kevin. He can shake guys and just get them off balance. I always feel like C.J. McCollum is playing in second gear, toying with the defense, and once he hits fourth gear, look out.
So he gets them both.
And a little strange for such an exceptional outside shooter. McCollum has been just okay at the free throw line in his young career. That will improve.
Lillard against Calderon. Pass to LeBron. Over Aminu. And it's James missing. Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard, right side. Over Calderon. Off the left rim and up.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
They looked aggressive on the offensive end, and that compounded into lots of great opportunities that he capitalized on.
First free throw is good.
I think about LeBron James, and it's not about the job, it's how you do the job. And he's been a professional every season that he's been in the association.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Down by 15. Napier kicks to Connaughton. Davis sets a screen. Connaughton passes to Turner. Conley setting the pick for Turner. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense.
We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.